Hello, welcome to the program. My name is Dr. Pepper Jemfi, medical doctor, author, evangelist. I've written several books, at least 40 different books. I am here to introduce some of them. And don't go away, there's a special offer today. So the first book that I want to introduce is This is the Day. It's a daily devotion, a devotional. Goes from January to the end of December, the whole year. So you can either get a copy on Amazon or visit my website. They are very, very powerful devotions. It will strengthen you, encourage you in all the challenges that you are facing. Very, very recommend. I want to highly recommend it to you. Then this is a book that is called Poverty Crusade. It's about a book. It's a fantasy book that I wrote about the poor in my little village. Who sent a delegation out of their frustration that nobody was listening to them. They sent a delegation to the president of the country, and the president said, okay, the problems are not only homemade, they are also external factors. So they decided also to go outside to meet Western leaders. They traveled first. The first place of call was Germany. At that time, it was Angela Merkel. They spoke to Angela Merkel. It is, as I said, this is all virtual, but they went to Germany. And from Germany, they went to Brussels to see the Juncker, the EU president. Then they continued to the UK to see Margaret Thatcher, and then went to see the Queen. And there was a big surprise when they were invited to attend the wedding of Harry and Meghan. Finally, they went to the US and they met President Trump. And eventually, the United Nations invited them. They did a conference of all the poor of this world. Visited the United Nations headquarters at New York. I'm trying to even do a movie out of it. I think it's very, very exciting. So the poor of this world seized control of the United Nations headquarters in New York and made their opinions or their concerns known. They came up with a 10-point plan. One of the plans was that there should be minimum income for everybody on this world. Every citizen in this world should get a minimum income to survive on. So this is, as I said, it's a fantasy book, but very, very, very interesting, very, very exciting. Poverty Crusade, a little African village campaign against poverty. This is a personal story, disability nightmare. When I was a young boy, when I was in P5, an ailment affected my ankle, left ankle, which let me stay out of school for 2 good years. Eventually, I regained my strength, and I started going to school. This book is meant, any income that will come out of it is meant to support a center for the disabled that I'm setting up in Accra, Ghana. It's called Good Shepherd Disability Center. So if you buy a copy, we are helping me put up the center in Ghana. It's also, basically, as I said, very, very, very interesting, a story of my own, not only interesting, but very touching story of my own confrontation with disability. Finally, this is the book on offer today, The Diary of a Baby. The Diary of a Baby is a story of a little baby who tells his own experiences growing up in a little African village. The first 4 years, it's very, very exciting. The story from the mouth of that little baby. This book is on offer now. If you subscribe to this program, I want to subscribe to the program, and you send me an email confirmation, you get a free copy. Those in the UK, you can choose either a print version or the Kindle version. So I'm giving out 10 copies in the UK. And those outside of the UK, you can request for your Kindle version. You have to just, as I said, show evidence that you are subscribing to this program, you are supporting this program, and then you get your free copies. A baby of a diary, the diary of a baby, an African village life as told by that little baby at the back of his mother. Very, very, very interesting, very touching. So thank you very much for your attention, and stay tuned. As I said, it's very important. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. By subscribing it, you are not going to miss any of the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful messages that I have for you. Thank you very much for your attention.